human reactions!
Hit me!
Hit me again, Tube Sock. Let's go!
I need healing.
That's too damn bad!
Hit me, baby!
Hello everyone, Spit here, back in with our Marvel content champion, and today I'm finally delivering on that rank 4 Lady Deathstrike showcase video I talked about. And what you're seeing right here is I was actually going against, or I was going to try to get a fight against the Realm of Legends Wolverine. And then I didn't want to showcase all of Realm of Legends because I feel like that would be a bit redundant. There's a lot more that she can do than just like these big punching bags. But I was getting to Wolverine and I thought, well, Lady Deathstrike can counter poison damage because she can reduce it by a lot, and I run the recoil mastery, so it's actually very helpful. It provides some extra regen, although not really. You don't really need the one, but I just wanted to show that she can reduce poison damage. And it's funny because I don't even think I get a single poison this entire fight, so it's really just like just ends up being a big punching bag. But you do see that I tanked just like a special 2, or maybe you already saw that while I was talking. But yeah, I mean, I just want this showcase to just showcase all of her utility, because at the end of the day, Lady Deathstrike is not the biggest damage dealer in the world. She's consistent. Her damage source is one of the best damage sources in the game with Rupture, but her strength is in her utility and all the things that she can counter. And it's also her ease of use and like her simple playstyle, and also the fact that she is also so safe to play as well. That's what I really love about Lady Deathstrike. That's why she's my favorite champion in the game right now. And against Wolverine, you could see that, yeah, she completely turns off the fight because her heal block is so easy to put on. It is the easiest heal block to put in the game, or to put on the opponent in the game. All you have to do is do a second medium attack and they're a heal block. And if this Wolverine was not Realm of Legends Wolverine with that Realm of Legends passive AI, he would not gain a single, like, you would not see a single like tick of green in this entire fight. He would just be heal blocked the entire time. But this AI is very, very passive. But yeah, as you can see, we're getting him down, and yeah, he's not regenerating whatsoever. And also just the sheer amount of debuff she puts on the opponent. If you have the Despair Mastery, which I think most people do because it's such a insane mastery, like, yeah, she is. You're not healing when you're against Lady Deathstrike unless you have a node where you can just heal regardless of heal block or heal reduction. But for this next fight, we have Orochi, and no matter how you feel about Lady Deathstrike, if you think she's mid or anything, or you just really can't see the power in her, you got at least admit, against Orochi, she is the best counter. Everything in Lady Deathstrike's kit completely counters Orochi. As you can see, we got phase 1 done in a single special one. Because how this fight works is you want to apply a bunch of debuffs to her, and then like you want to punish her. Once you get enough debuffs on her, you can punish her heavy attack with your special, and then that special ends up dealing a shit ton of damage based on the the debuffs you apply to her. And look, another special one, she's almost dead in phase 2. And also another thing is Lady Deathstrike reduces poison and bleed damage by, I can't remember the exact numbers, but it's by a lot. Like, they don't do really any damage to her, and she gains all these armor ups. So when Orochi strikes you, she can put on these poisons. She can put on both poison and bleeds, and this gets reduced when you have armor ups on. But even if she didn't have those armor ups that reduce the chance to get poison and bled, she still just reduces the potency of it, so you basically take no damage from it. And she's just such an insane counter to this fight. And in this fight, if you put on heal block, that counts as a debuff. So it's like just another extra debuff on top of like the 7 she... Is it 7? It's 2. Yeah, you put on 7 rupture debuffs with a single 5-hit combo. I guess it's more like 7-hit because she does like 2-hit double mediums. And plus the heal block puts on 8 debuffs, and you need 10 debuffs to be able to push her to the next phase. So this fight is just so free with Lady Deathstrike. She's easily the best counter to this fight whatsoever. And if you're really struggling with this Orochi boss, just take up Lady Deathstrike. You probably don't even need her that high. I think like if you're in Act 9 at Orochi, you could probably take a 6-star to rank 4, and it not be like that big of a like it's not going to be that big of a rank up that will hold you back. And honestly, you could you could probably do this with a 6-star rank 3 Lady Deathstrike. Like, that's how good she is for this fight. Like, as you can see, I'm like taking no damage. I'm pretty much like just countering this fight. I have so many poisons on me now, or I mean I have so many armor ups on me now where I'm not getting poison and bled anymore. So yeah, I'm not taking all that meaningless damage. And right now we're just on this one phase. So if she actually does hit you, she does put on, but it's like through the block. As long as you have armor ups, you're reducing that ability accuracy. And yeah, I'm just getting a little bit in the corner for this phase, but as you can see, we're just gonna launch the special 2, and we're just immediately gonna destroy her. Well, let's see it. Oh, here we go. Big special 2. Yeah, almost got her through an entire phase, but yeah, I mean, just Lady Deathstrike is so amazing for this fight. I feel like she was specifically made to counter this fight, but she released before the fight, so it just so happened that she perfectly counters this fight. But a champion she does counter perfectly, like I think she was made to counter this champion, is Weapon X, which you will see I do fight a big Weapon X, probably the biggest Weapon X you can find in the game right now, and she absolutely cooks that fight just like how she does Orochi. And yeah, this fight is just a bit long because it is one of those like act bosses or those like chapter bosses where you know you have all these phases. It's supposed to be a long fight, but as you can see, I mean, she's just completely destroying her, and yeah, this is gonna be the end of her. She's got all these ruptures, and she's just melting. So yeah, that was Lady Deathstrike versus Orochi. As you can see, pretty easy. Again, she just counters every annoying mechanic in that fight, and so. Yeah, there's really nothing Orochi can do against Lady Deathstrike. But now what you're seeing is a path in 9.2 where I found this like really insane regen path, because one of Lady Deathstrike's strengths is her ability to counter regen. So this path right here is you have these hexagon charges, like you see the little red hexagon charges that they're gaining. So when they get those, they gain increased % chances to gain a regen passive each time you strike them. And this can get pretty out of hand. One way to counter it is to intercept constantly, but I mean, like with Lady Deathstrike, you don't even have to worry about intercepting, because look, they have 5, 6, 7 of those regen passives, and yeah, they're not getting any of it because they're constantly under heal block, and they have all those ruptures, which would reduce the regen potency anyway. And yeah, as you can see, like, yeah, this is probably not the fastest fight, but it's so under control. There's nothing he can do about with the regeneration. It's kind of just like it's just a big strife. And also, you'll probably see it here with this special 2 that Strife throws. I'm just going to tank a special 2, I think, or maybe that already happened. Hold on, let's see. Okay, yeah. Watch this. I just stand there. Because, look, I just get all that health back. And I just really love her for that. Where once you get into ferocity, you don't want to block. But sometimes there's special attacks that are big projectile, or they're really long. And it can be kind of hard to fully dex. So you might risk losing ferocity. But, like, you could just tank it, gain all that health back. And you actually get a free go in to like go hit them if you time it perfectly. And yeah, so that's why I really like Lady Deathstrike. Her playstyle is she's just so free, so safe, so simple. But also right here, don't worry, your eyes are not seeing you. Lady Deathstrike did not turn green. I'm just showing you what the regen on this path could have looked like if it got out of hand. Which I purposely, am not trying to get rid of these charges just to show you, like. yeah, this could definitely be a bit of a struggle. And yeah, so far he's already getting like almost 10,000 HP per second. But trust me, it gets worse. And don't worry, I don't die before it can get worse. Yeah, so basically every hit at this point is now giving him a regen passive. And look, he is getting 20,000 health per second. This fight, like this path, could easily get super out of hand. But it doesn't, because Lady Deathstrike just full-on counters it. And this is another bishop on this path as well. And once again, she just completely counters the regen. But not only that, she completely counters bishop. He will not gain a single prowess this entire fight. Now, you still don't want him to use the special one, because she has no counter to incinerate. But as long as you're kind of just blocking and making sure he's not throwing that special one, I mean, the special 2 is not scary whatsoever. Okay, we dexed it there. I do know we do tank the special 2. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, Bishop is just not scary. He does not have a big special 2 because he's not getting prowesses. So we can feel safe to just completely tank it. And I think we do here with this special 2. So he's going to throw it and watch. We're just going to go in. And unfortunately, I didn't time the go in properly. You kind of like want that. You want to use that as tanking a special to get an opening. And so you just got to like time it properly when you go in. You don't want to go in during the special attack because obviously you can't hit him. And yeah, I think we just get the dex there. And yeah, I mean, is she just like a champion where it's like, yeah, you could feel safe to just tank special attacks, which is super, super insane. And it's very consistent as well. Like, it doesn't have a long cooldown for you to take like back-to-back special attacks. And okay, so right here, this is going to be definitely a bit of a longer fight because, like I said, she's not the highest damage dealer in the game. She's not going to be a champion that's hitting the damage cap consistently or at all. It's just all about just stack on ruptures, doing all that damage over time damage. Damage over time damage. But, like I said, it's just, she's so safe, she's so simple, and also just, I run the recoil of masteries. And so when I look at champions that I want to rank up, I have to think how good are they with recoils or how bad they are with recoils. Because that could sometimes influence my rank up decision. And Lady Deathstrike is probably just one of the best recoil-friendly champions in the game. And because I have this constant regeneration, like look, the poison damage is only doing 27 damage to me per tick, but I'm healing 161 per tick. So I'm getting so much health, and because of that, normally you would probably want to play a little bit passive against someone like a Mega Red, where, you know, you have that the death spores that are constantly like getting put on you, and it's going to be dealing a lot of chip damage, especially in a fight like this labyrinth, the Abyss of Legends. Yeah, someone like this big Omega Red, where it's going to be a long fight. You know, if you want to get him down, you have to play passive. I don't really have to worry about that, because as long as the death spores don't get super, super out of hand, I'm just going to be regenerating all that health back, or I'm going to be able to kill him before he can kill me, because I have that insane regeneration. And in this fight, I went for the special 3. So for Lady Deathstrike's playstyle, you mainly, it's just all about getting to ferocity, which you get by getting 75 of your charges, and you get charges by just hitting the opponent and applying ruptures. So that's how you get into ferocity, and once you get 75, you're good. You're in ferocity, and your ruptures are getting increased potency. And so that, of course, that they're dealing more damage. And once you're into ferocity, you just basically special 1 spam. And also another thing is he just heals back the recoils damage that you take from launching special attacks, which I think is really nice. And what's it called? Yeah, you just want a special 1 spam. You know, you just start with the special 2. The special 2 gives you 25 of your charges, so it kind of puts you into ferocity. And then you want to just go special 1 spam. But in a long fight like this, I just went for the special 3 because it gives you a new passive that is paused as long as you have ferocity. So you'll have both ferocity and this new passive. I forgot what it's called. Also, I just like how she has unblockable special attacks in ferocity. It's very nice. It was able to get me a couple openings here. And with this purple passive, this new purple passive does, you can see it like has like the little panther. it allows you to put on your ruptures through the opponent's block, and I believe it also enhances the ruptures as well, but I'm not too sure. I don't really ever go for the special 3. It's only in things like you would if you're doing something like Abyss, Necropolis, something like that, just to give you some extra damage. Make sure you can put on ruptures even through the block. And yeah, he is a quarter. He still only has a quarter of the health, and yeah, he's just going down pretty consistent. I have basically over double his health right now. Like I am doing fine. Like yeah, I'm taking a lot of chip damage throughout the entire fight, but you know, I regen so much back. He probably would have killed me twice if I didn't have my regeneration. But because I have that consistent regeneration, I could just play as aggressive as I want, even though it's a Mega Red and you don't really want to play aggressive into him. But yeah, he has under 10% of his health left, and yeah, these ruptures are pretty much just cooking him. And I find that the Green Goblin Relic is the best on Lady Deathstrike because it increases the potency of her damaging debuffs, which again, you want to be doing that. And yeah, I kind of got fucked there with the little labyrinth stun there, but once again, because I can just tank special attacks, that didn't really do anything to me. And yeah, we just punish him with a special attack, and he's just dead here. So yeah, just super easy fight. Even like when, you know, I got hit with that little labyrinth stun and the evade there, like I was still safe because of the fact that she can just tank special attacks. But now we're looking at this super like big weapon X. So this is probably the biggest weapon X you can find in the game. I think he had like, how much health? Actually, hold on, let me go back a bit. Hold on, I want to see how much health this guy has. I think he had like 1.2 million health. Oh, okay, he's even bigger, almost 2 million. So this weapon X has almost 2 million health. And this is a champion that Lady Deathstrike is specifically geared to counter. And this is, like I said, the biggest weapon X in the game. I got this fight when I was doing the ordeal, and Lady Deathstrike was on my team, and she did a bunch of fights. So you'll see a couple of those fights that I used her for, where she definitely came in handy to counter some of these really annoying characters. Weapon X being one of them. If you don't have a Weapon X counter, he can be pretty annoying with his constant regeneration, which completely gets turned off in this fight, his Unstoppable, which completely gets turned off in this fight, and his Unblockable can mess you up if you get hit by it. Plus, he does so much damage, which again completely gets turned off in this fight. As you can see, he did not go Unblockable. He did not go Unstoppable. He is not getting a single. He's not getting a single like tick of green. It's all just red. And another thing about the special one and why you just want to go special one spam once you're in ferocity is because there's so many hits in it, so you're applying so many ruptures. There's also a little torment debuff that she puts, which, if you don't know, that just increases the duration of future debuffs. And during the special one, all your debuffs are paused, so your heal block, your torment, and your ruptures. And so you could just end up just stacking on so many ruptures, just going for special one spam. And also, you don't even have to go for the special 2 at first to put you into ferocity, because eventually you will just go into ferocity just by doing like 2 special ones, or maybe like 2 special ones and then a bit after. It's just much faster to use the special 2 to put you into ferocity than like just going for special 1 spam. Like special 1 spam is what you want to do after ferocity, but like I said, you don't really have to even commit to just the special 2 then special 1 spam. Like she's very because of how simple she is very versatile and doesn't like require a set playstyle. And now here is the Domino who was in the ordeal, and she has power shields. And now like I said, Lady Deathstrike is not like the hardest hitting champion. She's not going to have the biggest special attacks in the game. But what I wanted to showcase here is that yeah, she completely counters Domino. I'm never getting crit failed. I'm never getting like the bad luck, the little red thing that you get, because she is a tech champion and she cannot get her ability accuracy reduced by mutants. So she just completely counters Domino, and also would completely counter Magneto's, because yeah, she can't get magnetized because she can't get her ability accuracy reduced by mutants. And so same thing with Onslaught as well. And yeah, basically this isn't the perfect fight. Like it's definitely not. If I was to do this again, it would definitely be a lot better. And like I said, she's not going to do this fight super duper quick because she doesn't deal the most amount of damage with her special attacks. She's mainly dealing most of her damage with ruptures. But yeah, I just wanted to showcase that she is a Domino counter. And you also see that I end up not soloing this fight. She gets me with a little evade and then a combo when she's at 10% health, which annoyed the fuck out of me. I was super pissed off that I didn't get the solo on Domino. I thought it'd been really cool to get the Domino solo, because she is really really annoying champion. It would have been so cool to showcase in this video. But yeah, I do end up blowing it, but that's okay. And also, because this is Power Shield, I am just going for Special 2s, because that is the harder hitting special attack. Like it does deal a lot more damage than you would get from like the ruptures of the Special 1, so that's why I'm just going for Special 2. And yeah, we did get pushed to the Special 3 here, so that kind of sucked. But did a good amount of damage. Now we got that, like, the purple passive I was talking about before. Again, I hardly ever use that thing. The only time I used it, like I said, was against that Omega Red. Other than that, I don't really care about it. It's not the biggest thing ever in like a short term, but it could be pretty huge in the long run. But half the time, you're probably not gonna be wanting to use Lady Deathstrike for like long form content. She's mainly just like a quester. I really like her in Battlegrounds to counter specific matchups. I use her in Alliance Quest, Alliance War a lot. Like, she's really good in like most of the contests due to her utility and just her safety nets. Her play style is super versatile and simple. Her damage source is the best in the game. Like, only 3 champions in the game are immune to Rupture. It's Scorpion, it's Spider-Punk, and it's the new guy, Lumatrix. And well, as of right now, there's only 3 champions. I'm pretty sure, you know, we are definitely going to be getting more Rupture immune champions in the future, because that's just how the game works and how the game evolves. But for right now, it's like there's hardly any champions. Like 1% of the game is immune to Rupture. So more often than not, you can use Lady Deathstrike at her like full capacity. However, if one of her weaknesses though is Rupture is physical based damage. So if you have someone who has a lot of physical resistance, her damage is going to suffer a lot. And we're getting close to where I mess up here, and as you can see, I mean, so far it's pretty smooth. Like, doing pretty good here. I'm not really worried about ferocity and keeping it up. You know, I'm just trying to play safe. You know, blocking hits, because it's all about the special attacks. It's Power Shield, so don't really need to keep up those rupture like the increased rupture damage from ferocity. I just need to get to my special attacks, get her down, and yeah, kind of. This is where we lose. This is where we lose. Yeah, right here. I would have survived too if she didn't crit that last hit. Alright, so here we got a big apocalypse. This is going to be the final fight of the video. And there's nothing really too special going on with this fight. It's just a big apocalypse. It's a very long fight because, you know, Apocalypse, he's a big boy. He's a tank. He's got a lot of health. But one thing about Apocalypse is he has these special attacks that, like, very, very, very hard to fully dex. The special 1's fully dexable. The special 2 is fully dexable. I'm not that skilled enough. I'm gonna, every time he throws a special attack, I'm taking all that chip damage. But like I said, with the Omega Red fight, her regen is so strong if you're running recoils, because you'll have that constant regeneration and you won't be taking hardly any poison damage. So it's really just free regen the entire fight, where I can basically just survive the chip damage, and I'm getting more health than I'm like taking from chip damage. Because like, as you can see, when he threw that one special attack, I was at 44% health. I'm now at, oh shit, wait, I forgot about recoils. But yeah, okay. I mean, we're still in like that 40 range, where I'm definitely going to be killing him. Then like recoils and that chip damage would kill me. But like, I'm just showing that her regen capabilities are super strong if you run recoils, which I do. And she is just such a different champion with recoils because of how she interacts with bleed and poison, more specifically the poison, and how she can just regen it all back. And yeah, I mean, again, there's nothing so special about this fight. It's just once again showing her regeneration capabilities with the recoils masteries. And yeah, it's just a big apocalypse. Gonna be pretty long. And I don't think I'm going to spare you guys, you know, this really long fight. Again, there is nothing special about it. I just wanted to show you. I do get the solo, by the way. I do solo with this Apocalypse. And this is just another fight where I'm not really worrying about ferocity because of, I have to block hits. This is a fight where you don't want to tank special attacks because you don't heal from red numbers. Like, if special attacks deal additional red numbers or they inflict debuffs onto you, you don't heal back from it. You just heal back from the hits. And how Apocalypse works is his special attacks deal extra bursts of red numbers due to the debuffs he applies. So this is definitely a champion where you do not want to tank their special attacks. That will kill you. So yeah, I'm just playing it very safe, not really worrying about ferocity. As long as I can just play it safe, just blocking his special attacks, I will eventually kill him, and I eventually do kill him. So yeah, with all that being said, I don't think you guys really want to sit here for like another 3 minutes while I take him down. Like, as you can see, he's going down. He's at 50%. I'm still at 30% health. And yeah, I'm going to take him down before I eventually die. And yeah, moral of the story is, Lady Deathstrike, really good, has so much utility, counters so many annoying champions in the game. She counters like Bishop, Kitty Pryde, Weapon X, just like, she is just a huge, and Domino, of course, Magneto's, both of them. She can do Onslaught really well. And yeah, she's just a really good mutant slayer. She has so much utility. And your big takeaway from this showcase is not, damn, she looks very underwhelming. She doesn't do that much damage. She's not a champion who is going to be dealing that much damage. Her strength comes in her utility, the champions she can counter, and the ability she can turn off, like regen and stuff like that. And usually her opponents are getting prowesses as well. And so yeah, just her utility is just what makes her super good. It's not her damage. And the reason I really like her is I love her simplicity. And she's just pretty useful in like almost anything due to her damage source being ruptured. Dang, I think I'm yapping so much you guys might actually see Apocalypse die. But where was I going with this? Yeah, that's just why I really like Lady Deathstrike. Her simplicity, her usability. I can use her everywhere, and she's just going to get the job done. And I think, he's only at 20% health. Let's just finish this out. And my dog is scratching at my door. I will let him in a second. We're just going to see Apocalypse die here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will try to be making more showcases in the future. I definitely want to showcase more gameplay oriented videos than just mix those in with all my previous videos. I definitely really enjoyed doing something like this, so I will definitely be making more gameplay champion oriented videos in the future. And yeah, he is at 8% health, so he's going to be dropping pretty soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and goodbye. So yeah, we're just gonna sit here, chill, see Apocalypse die. I mean, also talking about the regen again, I was at 25% health at one point, and I'm basically back up to 40. So yeah, her regen is pretty insane. Her usability pretty insane, and yeah, that's all. See ya.